When I first started engineering, I was always puzzled by this word called transients. Like, it seems like transients were a good thing, you know. Like, I always wanted my music and my performances to be dynamic and full of like power and punch. And as I progressed and got a little better at engineering, a little better, I was still confused. But recently, I guess recently maybe being the last 10 years, I'm really starting to understand how to manipulate transients for a lot of things. It can give you a perception of front to rear depth, because if a sound appears farther away from you, then the transients get absorbed before they get to you for various reasons. And so that's one of the ways that the human brain can tell if something's farther away from you. I was working on this really fun song by an artist named Olivier. The song is called Stunner. Keep an ear out for it because it should be out on the radio soon. Here's a guitar part from that song. This is without any processing. Those little snaps, you can see them here. Imagine they just take the mix over, and your ear is drawn to those because transients are something that have always been important for humans to hear for various reasons, mainly things that wanted to eat you. So here's what I did. This is a new plugin from the guys over at Oak Sound. It's called Spiff. They dropped by the other day and we just had a blast. Now this, you're familiar with Soothe. If you're not familiar with Soothe, go buy it. I use it on a lot of stuff. It's really good. But what this is a new take on transients. Now each one of these dots can be put wherever you want. For example, if you click on this, here's the frequency that dot's working with, and here's all the things you need to know. Now I wanted to take the guitar part and keep those transients, but just make them musical, you know, rather than taking over the mix. Like there's some sounds like claves, or some cymbal sounds, those that have a real sharp spike at the beginning of the sound. They can take over a mix. So here's without it again. With it. You can imagine how well that's going to fit. Now I'm not doing a tutorial today. I just want to show you something that you need to get. It's fairly straightforward. Now the amount that we're taking down is controlled by this knob. And what makes this, among many things, what makes this unique is that you can select different frequencies to work on. Usually the frequencies tend to be you know, above 1K, 2K, but this is a guitar part. And also you can boost with it. Check this out. Click this and you can take these same frequencies and boost them. You can't do both at the same time, but I'm not sure why you'd need to, but anyway. One last thing, I put a classic DBX 160 on it. This is one of my favorite guitar plugins, so this is with that. Now, watch this. Sometimes you want your processing can do different things depending on placement of the plugin. I'm going to show you the difference. To me, this is where I liked it best, but check it out here. I might be wrong. That sounds pretty good too. In the mix, I'd pick this one. In the mix, I would pick this one. So check out this plugin. I think it's going to be used a lot in my arsenal of tools to get things to work together, make everybody in the mix happy. Like sometimes is the way I think about it. Check it out. We'll see you next time.